Hey guys, welcome back to Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc. This is whatever the next part is. I'm not actually, I've lost track at this moment, which is unfortunate, but I'll figure it out. So the mystery man is attacking people, and Kyoko, we haven't seen Kyoko, Taka, or Hiro, so we're looking for him on the first floor, and I said, hey, let's start with the pool. So here we are. So, yeah, let's get started. Let's actually save first, because I don't think, I didn't do that. Alright. They're not in the boys' room. Well, actually, I don't think the robot has a card reader, but it's probably best to check anyway, you know? Yeah, robot doesn't have a card reader, so it wouldn't be able to get here. So this was kind of a waste of time, but it's okay. The real question is, that strange cry, that had to be Celeste. It came from the floor above. She's on the third floor.
Everyone.
Over here, everyone. Everyone heard the screaming come running. Celeste, what's wrong? What? That was a rather intense scream for someone like you. I saw him. This strange costume man. He ran off as soon as I screamed. I was blocking the stairs, so he headed further down into the hall. He must be down this hall. He must be down this hall. Come on, let's go. Where is it now? Achoo! Huh? Oh, it's really true. That doesn't matter right now. Huh? Oh, what was that? That came from downstairs. It must have been Hifumi. He's in the nurse's office. This is bad. Come on, we have to go back. What about the suspect? We've gone to all this trouble. Then why don't we split into two groups? I'll lead the hunting party. That seems much more interesting. Very well. Then Makoto and Hina, you come with me to the nurse's office. I will leave the capture of this seditious individual to Toko, Sakura, and Byakuya. So well handled. Just go take care of Hifumi. Okay, you guys be careful. Then we split into two groups. Me, Celeste, and Hina all ran downstairs to the first floor.
Just a second.
He's in the nurse's office. Let's go. We still go to the nurse's office and a world of dripping crimson. Oh no! Everything was covered in red. In the center of all this red was Hifumi? It looks like something very bad has happened. I certainly was not expecting this. I did not imagine that Hifumi would be murdered.
No way.
Murdered? You're not serious, are you? He's not really dead, is he?
A body has, after a certain amount of time, which...
What the? That was the body discovery announcement. When three or more, that's what plays, and since we just heard that, that means it must mean Hifumi, someone killed him. One of us. One of us? And look at that. Four. Is it three? Another hammer. Just to say we're three. It's even bigger than the other two. Just as I suspected, one strike from that, and you are finished, and they kill it. There can be no deadly suspicious individual. Going by what culprit must be, but just as whoever's hiding in that costume is the one that killed Hifumi. But wait, you saw him on the third floor, right? Wouldn't they? So did he end up not saying date like no?
Are you okay with
Figure
this?
that part out later, right? Now we have to tell the others. Alright, shall we go? Hina, just step out there. Huh? Are you okay, Hina? Sorry, I'm not sure I can move right now. I'm feeling kinda... This is a problem, we can't just leave. Okay, then I'll go get everyone. You stay here with Hina. Very well. I leave it to you then. Okay, I'll be back soon. Interesting. Everyone else is already on the third floor. I have to hurry. That's where everyone was chasing. Down the hall. This hallway? No. I doubt it'd be that one. If I were to guess, I would say that it was this one. No? Okay, so he's not in here. So, he's in one of the rooms. If I were to guess, he'd be in the classroom then, because that would make more sense. And if not, then I'll check the physics room. He's either in the physics room or the last classroom. And if he's not in either of those, then, Okay, physics room. Is this the 16th contestant? We'll check the physics back room too. Still like feel some kind of presence. Yeah, I'm sure you can feel someone's presence. Presence is it coming from over there in the back. Two people. I leapt through the doorway, and when I did, I found another nightmare. The second nightmare of the day was Kyoko. Taka! There, in a pool of his own blood, was Taka, dead. There's deadly life.
Danganronpa.
Oh boy. Taka's body discovered. I was witness. I'm right. No, they weren't. I missed. This is harsh reality. But still, why is this happening? It's just, and it's even bigger than before. Is that suspicious? Responsible for killing Taka too? Why did this happen? Toko? Don't tell me Toko too. No. Relax, she just passed out when she saw the blood. The blood? Oh, that's right, but Toko isn't Toko. She has a fear of blood, huh? We've tried everything to get her to wake up, but no luck. Just leave her be for now. Slinky said I should just leave her for now.
However.
But why is it Justice Hammer 4? Huh? What do you mean? Celeste was attacked with Justice Hammer. This time it was what happened to number 3.
What?
What's the matter? Well, when you mentioned, you just reminded me. Out with it. Do you know something? Actually, Taka's not the only one who's been killed. If Fumi's dead too. What? If Fumi's been killed? Yeah.
I see.
Which is why you came to get us. And we'd better go check it out. Of course. Come on. So I got rushed out of the physics lab. But as soon as we heard
Oh,
is there supposed to be waiting? Something has come up. Yeah, I heard. Fumi is dead, right? But that is not all. It's gone. Huh? What's gone? It has disappeared. Disappeared. Fumi's body has disappeared. What? What are you talking about? It's disappeared?
Come on.
Are you serious?
What?
The heck is happening here? Everyone back to the nurse's office. Practically, wish the nurse I gotta believe my eyes. Fumi's body was just there a few seconds ago. It just disappeared? Celeste went to the bathroom, but we were only gone for like a minute, and then when we got back...
Indeed.
This must be the work of the culprit. They must have come and carried the body away. They must really be enjoying this, enjoying the sight of us standing around, frightened and confused. We're going to die here. We're going to die just like those guys did. I don't believe this. I don't believe a body would just disappear. First, there were 2 murders, and now one of the bodies of it. This is unnatural. What do you mean 2 murders? Taka's been killed. We found him in the equipment. It can't be. No! Ina, calm down. We're all gonna die, all of us. They're gonna kill all of us. Then who might the next target be? Toko? Huh?
What?
I completely forgot she's still unconscious in the equipment. You left her at the scene of the crime. We didn't have a choice. She passed out and she refused to wake up. So she's still unconscious. Wait, so you knew she was still up there and said nothing? Why? That annoying little insect that clings to me wherever I go. We'd be better without her. You bastard. Calm down. You forgot about her, didn't you? You have no right to blame me yet. Everyone stop fighting. Right now we need to hurry back. I can't take this anymore. I don't want anyone else. Yeah, okay, if something's... I'll never forgive you. There's only 2. Toko! Thank God you're okay, but right away I noticed there was something very different here. The body's gone too. It was gone. Taka's body, which should have been right there, had disappeared. This can't be happening. Are we hallucinating all this or something? No, it's not hallucination. I know I saw it before. What I'm seeing now isn't what I saw before. Damn it, Taka was getting kind of interesting too with the whole merging. What? You saying Taka disappeared too? Stop saying disappeared. It didn't just vanish into thin air. Obviously, whoever did this. Well, why would he do it? I couldn't possibly begin to imagine. Anyway, our costume suspect is clearly continuing his frenzy.
Not possible.
Oh, I don't think you have to worry about that, huh? Think about it. Who could possibly be responsible for killing him?
well,
When Hifumi's death cry went up, everyone here was together on the
it
3rd
is
floor.
so.
Then we split up into 2 groups. And now this time, you all came here as a group from the nurse's office. In other words, the only ones who could have done this are Hiro and Kyoko, who are still missing. Hold on a second. Who and Celeste? There's no question that she was in the dining hall with us. Oof, you seem very adamant about perhaps you are in love. That's not it at all.
That's fine.
Anyway, yes, I do accept Kyoko's alibi, which means the suspicious can be none other than Hiro, which further means there will be no more murders. The regulations are very clear about that. You can only kill a maximum of 2 people. As long as that rule is in place, there will not be a third murder if they were to break that rule.
And mince ya without a second thought. Mince ya, grind ya, turn ya into paste. By the way, did you know that fish paste can also refer to shellfish like shrimp or crabs?
Indeed.
Let's see.
So, since 2 people have been killed, there's no possibility of any more. You knew that from the beginning, didn't you, Byakuya? Which means you knew Toko was never in danger. I still meant it when I said we'd be better off without her. And with that in mind, we can now relax and search for the 2 missing buses. She's not involved.
What?
Hey, Makoto, what's the matter? Oh, it's nothing. Whatever. We need to find those bodies, or our little narrative here can't move forward.
So then.
Pity way.
But,
There's no need to be afraid. No more murders will take place during this case.
I mean,
I think I do. If you're still nervous, I'll come with you. Okay, thank you. No need to thank me. Then let's get moving. Yell out if you find anything. Byakuya left the equipment. I have to try and find the missing 2 bodies. Okay. That was a thing that just happened. Let's check the art room. Because I get the feeling we're going to have to comb the school top to bottom. Alright, here's Hina and Cyber. No, not the wall.
huh?
2 bodies have disappeared too. Alright, cool. Huh? It must be locked. How do we unlock it? And since it said I can't leave, since it didn't say that I can't leave, I don't think Sakura had anything important to say. So he's just a hammer 1. No, it always faces you that way. Go
Come on.
Why are you just standing there? We need to get to the repository. Huh? You mean?
Indeed.
You for me? The repository. Where's the repository? What's the repository? What? Oh, the back art room. That's where it is. Yeah, I kind of figured because it was locked. So who unlocked it? So opened the door, and when I entered, I saw... What? Nope, there are their bodies. Interesting. 2 bodies that disappeared right there. There's the mallets from the art room! Some of them are missing, right? Just up before my eyes. Then I heard the announcement for a second time. That's right, because no one was there for Taka's.
A body had after a certain...
And so here we are. Without further ado, let me all give you the next Monokuba file. I was going to hand them out when you found the bodies the first time, but I thought something might happen. It was really hard to resist, but turns out I was right.
Just hand it over already.
Now make sure to investigate with all your mental might and prepare for the class trial.
Well then, now that we found the bodies, all that's left is to uncover the culprits. Hold on, how can you be so calm? I mean, they're dead, you know? Dead, gone forever. They're never coming back. Awful. This is all just too awful. You know, she clutched at Ifumi's lifeless body.
Who would do this?
Who would do this? Okay, so yeah, I think I did see a glimpse of this shot, but since it didn't tell me anything about when, I figured it wasn't a spoil, and I think that's the last of all the spoilers I've seen ever. Like,
Why? Why?
large wet tears fell from her eyes. The tears landed on Hifumi's cheeks. If this were some world of make-believe, that might have been when Hifumi opened his eyes, but this wasn't a movie. I don't think Hina can... What? Excuse me? This wasn't...
He's alive again? Where am I? Cold. So, Hifumi, wake up!
Excuse me?
I remember.
Come on, you.
I remember before I met.
His memories are all blending together.
It's like.
Hey, Hifumi, who tried to?
That's right. Yasuhiro.
Yasuhiro? Yasuhiro. Oh, like Hero. Yeah. I thought it was someone from something else. His eyes closed and they never opened again. Death for the second time. Absolute undeniable death. How many more? There's no second vehicle. This isn't some stereotypical tears can't restore.
Honestly.
You have no tears, do you? No blood in your veins, no calcium in your bones. At least you have me.
Stop talking.
You're just angry, going out of his way to return, just to leave us with those unnecessary dying words. Now this game has become exceedingly boring. He said, Yasuhiro, right?
Then perhaps-
Yasuhiro Hagakure. That is the only person he could have been referring to.
So, in other
And with
words,
that, the case is solved. Going so far as to hide the body's criminal that hides his face behind a mask and uses a bunch of giant wooden nails. Is that what
What is
If
this?
it's true, I can't forgive him. No way can I ever forgive him to kill two of our friends.
fine.
Anyway, it's about time we track down the culprit in our little life or death game here. Or it could have been Kyoko. They were both fighting over alter ego. Although this time it's not all that life or death. The trial will conclude without much
Indeed.
trouble. Yes, it does look that way. It's going to begin again. We have to go through this one more time. I have to accept it. I have no choice but to go through it. I just have to do it. Just do it! Investigate. First, I better check the Monokuma file. Cause of their death was a blow to the head. It is thought they were both killed with a similar weapon. That's it?
Very
Yeah,
strange.
that's pretty strange. We got way less information this time before. This is no problem. After all, the events of this case unfolded before our very eyes. We should know more about what happened in the month. Anyway, maybe.
Well,
There's something else that's bothering me. Someone else has been missing for quite a while. Talking about Kyoko. Without a doubt, she has an alibi. What if the killer wasn't acting alone? What if they had an accomplice? An accomplice? What are you doing here? Don't be rude. I'm here to answer your question. What question?
Yeah.
You're talking about accomplices, right? I'm pretty sure I explained it before, didn't I? During the first class trial.
speaking of which, I'd like to ask the bear.
So you ask, and each murder is allowed to have an accomplice.
So in other.
Then there's no way
In other words,
So basically, you can be an accomplice if you want, but there's no gratification in it.
So then.
What if Kyoko did it, but Hiro was the accomplice?
hey, phew.
Only one blackened. An accomplice gets
So, in
nothing.
other
Then we only need to figure out who that one blackened is that did the killing, right? Just like normal.
Okay. Well, looks like in this car, what you need to determine is the one true blackened who devised the murder plot and put it into action. The true blackened, so just one
Well,
person.
now.
That's enough for explainifying. Now it's down to the final battle between all of you and the blackened. Good luck to all the contestants.
Second only wheel. Then I can't see any way. You may be right. If that's true, then Kyoko, where are you? Don't put your reasoning on other people. That's what you're always saying.
However.
It doesn't matter. Let's get back to the investigation. I have absolutely no doubt that Hiro is responsible for the time being. I suppose it can't hurt to be sure.
So,
Consider, I was talking about the murder's fiend.
I'm offended.
You, when did you?
They've been looking all over for you, Master. When I woke up, you were nowhere to be found. Anyway, you there, milk sack swimmer girl. Milk sack? Why do I gotta be a suspect?
I mean, you are a serial killer.
So what, I'm like a special guest suspect every time? I have an alibi, you know.
She's right about that. When we heard Hifumi scream, she was with me. When the bodies disappeared, she was still lying unconscious in the equipment room. Plus, Taka's body aside, I can't imagine any way she would have been able to move Hifumi's body.
Besides, I calculated every move I make. I'm not gonna kill someone when everyone knows what I look like. They don't call me the murderous fiend for nothing.
Exactly, that's why I think she's gonna get killed. It's not the kind of thing you should be bragging about. On another topic, should we post a guard by the bodies like before? We can't have them disappear.
So then.
Hina and I can handle that. You don't mind, do you, Hina? Sure, I'd be totally used to this.
It's all
So
clear.
that's that. Let's begin. This whole thing, all but one of us has an alibi, so figuring out who did it should be obvious, right? But maybe it's just me, but I don't think it's gonna be as straightforward as it seems. Yeah, it never is. There are hammers of all, although some just as hammers. Using these. Spotless hammer. Let's investigate the bodies. interesting. What about Hifumi? Intriguing. Sorry that I'm not reading. I'm deep in thought. I just realized I'm still. Hey, Makoto, I've been thinking about. It's about the repository. Huh? What is it? Hifumi split up to look around. Right? I was really scared. Some human stuff.
But
We, look around. What we got here? We looked inside. There's a lot. We came here as soon as there's no way. So that's true. Who locked it? Why is it unlocked now? That would be the same thing. Yeah, it was locked. Probably have to leave this area. There are many aspects. Too many, to be honest. Considering that, it may be good to look back on everything.
So then.
Yes? Only 4 of us met up in the dining hall. Hina, Kyoko, you, and myself. But for the others, nobody showed up, so we decided to go look for them. It was around 8 o'clock when we began our search. And soon after we split up, Kyoko disappeared. After that, Hina found Celeste in the rec room on the 3rd floor, then quickly came and got you and me. According to Celeste, she was attacked by a suspicious individual and lay unconscious for about... In other words, she was attacked an hour before we found her, meaning just after 7 o'clock. Based on the picture Celeste took, we discovered her attacker was dressed in a strange costume. It was Robo Justice. It became clear that this Robo Justice had dragged Hifumi away. After meeting up with Toko and Byakuya, we began searching for the costume assailant. We found an injured Hifumi in the library on the 2nd floor. Took him down to the nurse's office on the 1st floor, then resumed our search. But not long after leaving... Oops. I saw a shadow. Yeah. Based on Celeste's claims. Yeah, these are just revealing what we know. I just said yes just to see if I would get anything from it. And obviously I wouldn't. So far I'm not.
However.
Interesting. Very interesting.
However.
Certainly. Hold on. Just let me know. Okay. So yeah, she's just to review what all happened. I don't see how anyone... Yeah, attacks and murders and disappearances all happened to every one of us. The last thing Fumi said... Yeah, he
So
said,
in other
there's no
words-
room to suspect. Nobody hid his identity. Maybe he thought that no matter what happened, he'd be safe as long as... Because he's the fool of the century, you see. I mean, he is kind of dumb. Do you think that's enough to expect? I feel like there's a clue hiding there somewhere. And is that it? That's all that bothers you? Well, no, there are a few other things, like why do you think the killer tried to die? Probably figured that if we couldn't find the bodies, we couldn't complete our investigation. But if that's the case, we found the bodies pretty easily, didn't we? Again, it comes back to the fact that the culprit was a moron. Is that really all there is to it? The other thing that bothered me is why they bother killing 2 people. What? Because all the rule says is if you can kill someone. So if you're the killer and your #1 priority is killing 2 people means more clues, more chances. Hold on, perhaps. I see, so that's what that means. Is everything okay?
That's enough.
Don't talk to me as if we're friends. Well, what's with the attitude? But you have my appreciation. Thanks to you, I might have some fun with this after all. He talked as if he'd figured someone out. Would it have killed him to tell me what it was? Yeah, Through the door. There's definitely a lock on the door. It can only be locked from inside the wrist. Don't see any way to lock it from the art room. The door can only be locked from inside. Ian and Sakura confirmed that the door was locked after we started looking at the missing bodies. The door is designed so it can only be locked from inside. In other words, when Hina checked it, someone had already gone in the repository. When they were done, they unlocked it and left, which is why Hina went, no way someone could have beaten them. So that certain someone. What else can I look at? Oh, the mat. The dolly. The dolly! That's how they got his body. Oh, but wait. Isn't this an equipment? Look at the wheel. There's a blood blood stain on it. So there's blood on the wheel that was moved from the equipment. It's explanation for that. Versus the nurse's office and the equipment room. Since I'm on the 3rd floor, I'll start with the equipment room. Interesting. Very, very interesting. I think Kyoko might have done it because Taka and Hifumi were the two fighting over, whatchamacallit, alter ego. Or maybe what happened was Hiro did it and Kyoko was the accomplice, because the accomplice doesn't gain anything, but then if the accomplice doesn't gain anything, that also means they don't lose anything because they wouldn't be punished. So, if they... Kyoko probably thought it would be for the best because Kyoko probably stole... Here's what I'm thinking. Kyoko stole alter ego and hid it somewhere, probably using a duffel bag from the warehouse. And then, Hiro... Because she had been puppeteering Hiro before this. And then Hiro put on the thing of justice to kill Hifumi and Taka because Hiro wanted to get out and Kyoko had deduced that Hiro was about to kill someone. And so she approached him and she's like, hey, let me help. Let's be in 2 places at once to make it confusing. And because she figured it'd be best for the group if the 2 of them died. That's just a tinfoil hat. Some of my tinfoil hats have been wrong and some of them have been right. Well... I don't know if some of them have been right, but let's look at everything. Just hammer for the weapon. Body was moved. The murder weapon was just left here. Some kind of tire mark going through the pool of blood. Reminds me about the dolly repository. This blood on his eye. Blood come from here, which could mean the tiger's body. Oh, excuse me. But Hifumi's body. That's still a total mystery. Stop. I feel like I've seen it recently too. Oh, I just get a coin? That's it? Was sleeping right here in the killer kid. I'm super pissed I missed such an ultimately fair event. Is there anything else? No. Okay. So now the nurse's office. This is definitely... Because here's the thing, I haven't really played very many games that actually, like, in order to actually, like, sure, I've played games with some, like, deep lore and stuff that have questions, but I've never played games where the lore is essential to the plot and the gameplay is directly tied to the plot in such a way that, like, you gotta be able to figure it out on your own, kind of, sort of. You gotta use your own logic, your own skills. Okay, nurse's office. Body behind the weapon. Is that it? What are you investigating? I'm investigating him. Simply going around and seeing if Hero might be hiding somewhere. What about you? No, I'm just checking this and that. The main thing on my mind is if someone could have moved from his body. It disappeared. He's supposed to be in this.
Yes, indeed.
It seemed to be getting worse with the good fight. He got back. Could not have been gone from within a minute or two. Let's get in. That's right. It seems so. The carry of someone is big and only appearances. I can't think of it as anything less than impossible. Let's see if there's... Is the fridge open? Bunch of blood packets for blood treatment. Doesn't help me though, I'm not a vampire. Okay, then there's the camera. This camera really doesn't matter right now. Well, then what else is there? Oh, the trash can. It's just a normal trash can. Oh, wait, there's something inside. It's just, well, it's a glasses cleaning cloth. It's got some kind of cartoon character on it. Oh, but it's also covered in blood.
Oh.
Did you find something? Yeah, there was a blood.
Huh?
It's so bloody. Whoever it is. But who would need to do something? I would decide to stay down. Either. This is a weird word. You have? I wanted to thank you for what you did. Not that you meant to, but you ended up making this little game of ours. You should go to Hero's room. Oh, let me give you this. This is the note. This is note. You remember well. Well, the penmanship.
It's all
Anyway,
clear
this
now.
makes it clear, right? This is a trap. What is? Things grow ever more exciting. What are you talking about? I've already repaid my debt. I don't owe you any more explanation. Goodbye. Waiting for me there. It has nice penmanship. Is there going to be writing from Hero that doesn't? Heroes is the one at the end of the hall, right? No, that's Sakura's. Heroes is here. Door is unlocked. I guess I can go inside. Yeah, I can see to go look. It might be good. I'm gonna take the plunge. Or at least it hasn't turned up, which means you can't really complain. So what all is there to search? His bed? I don't like how that camera's glitching out. This camera, yeah, the cameras usually don't have anything. So I must check the bathroom. There's nothing in here. It's pretty grungy though. How does the bathroom even get this dirty? It's one of the monitors. What? Oh, boxes. I think there's something in this cardboard box. It's blueprints or something in there. Something made of, it looks like cardboard, plastic, and plaster. Is this room? It's a huge room. Wait, it's blueprints. Something about them bothers me. Kodo, big news, big news. We found Kyoko. What? Is she okay? Where is she? Wait, I wasn't done. There's more big news. Robo Justice showed up too. Robo Justice. It's Hero wearing the costume. Anyway, as soon as you can, head to the pool on the second floor. You may have to head to the pool. What?
I mean...
Phew, man, I have had the worst day. Yeah, duh, who else would I be? That's a good question. Huh? What? Why do I look like this? What? Did someone come along and remodel me while I was sleeping? Is it the Illuminati? Justice. Apparently that ridiculous object is Hero. I'd ask Kyoko for the details. Yeah, that's kind of what I figured.
Right.
I found Hero. He was jammed into the pool room locker. It looks like he was fast asleep.
Don't be mean.
I still can't believe he kicked me. You could have been a little more gentle about it. Like, I don't know, cross my face or something. That's creepy. Anyway, Kyoko, where have you been? Just disappeared?
Wow.
Something I had to check about. What do you mean? Never mind. I can't. Never mind.
Nothing.
Never mind. More importantly, she says that, but does she have any idea? Does she know people think she might be spying for the mastermind? First of all, you're already in it.
I mean...
Oh, well, I mean, I have no idea. One second I was asleep, I don't even know. Then I woke up and then I was here. I don't care. Do something about the costume. It pains me just a little bit. Well, I don't know what's up with this thing, but I can't actually get it off. A little help? Why would you make something you can't take off by yourself? I didn't make the stupid friggin' thing.
Let's see.
There's a clasp on the back that's keeping you from getting off. It looks pretty steady. I don't think you can get it off on your... You don't really have a choice. Let's help him. Took everyone's help. What the hell? Ooh, free at last. Is it kind of weird how perfectly the suit fits here?
So then.
What to the point? Nobody with Hero would be able to wear the costume. Wait, what? Hold on a sec.
Honestly.
Don't bother trying to act innocent. The blueprints were in your room as well.
okay?
In other words, it is obvious to everyone that you made this costume. That's true. I saw the blueprints myself. Yeah, me too.
Could it be?
It's obvious. The one who put this costume on and went around attacking him was Hero. Should we tie him up and gag him? Good idea. We won't want him killing him. Tie me up? Look, guys, I think that's going
That's right.
Maybe a suspect, but he deserves fair treatment. Yeah, I mean, attacking blueprints? I have no idea what you guys are talking about. You can't talk your way out of this. It's been decided. You killed him. What? Killed who? I have no idea who you're talking about. This is a fake Hero hole runner. You're the only one who can wear this costume. Who else could possibly be the costume? How do you know I'm the only one? Maybe you should try it on for yourself before you convict me. I'm missing a bit.
Huh. See? Look. I mean, come on. I'm blind as a bat in here. Can't see my feet at all.
I'm telling you, it wasn't me!
And you totally can't bend at the waist.
That's not a very nice... I mean, it's not like I made it. Like...
Well, either way. Now I mean, it seems pretty clear.
Now you're all out of excuses. No, see, it's because you're a girl. If it was another guy, then Makoto, go ahead. Okay. That's my will. It's no good. The arms are too long. There's no way for me to see. I told you it was impossible. You are absolutely correct. It seems this costume was made to fit heroes' body. Exactly. Then there's another costume. They must have one that looks the same but fits them. If you insist on this line of defense, then show us some evidence.
What the heck?
Evidence? You claim there's another suit, yes? Then you must find it and show it to us. What the heck? He's the only one without an alibi doing this whole thing anyway. That's how we know it was him. I mean, is that really true? I have no idea what's been happening. Could someone, like, tell me? Just this costume.
What the heck?
I don't think she's gonna let you talk. I better leave her alone.
What the heck?
If you don't tell me what's going on, how many? I think I figured out that someone's been killed, right? Hey, Makoto, who was it? Well, 2 people were killed. Taka and Hifumi. What? 2 people? Why are you freaking out? 2 people? I did not! Wait, hold on. If those 2 were the ones that were
How
killed,
about
that's it. I know who did it.
So then.
May as well tell us then. Taka and Hifumi were fighting over
I'm
Alter
at
Ego, right?
least
Which means
30%
Alter Ego and or Chihiro must have done
Correct.
it. You see? That's unfortunate. Huh? Unfortunate? Stop trying to trick us. Just admit us that you did. Oh, I'm telling you, you got it all wrong. Oh, I know. That note. Last night, someone slipped a weird note onto my door, and here's what it said. I found a hole maybe we can use to escape. Monokuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone else for now. Let's meet in the rec room. The last thing I remember is going to the rec room, and then for some reason I fell asleep. The real killer probably drugged me or something. Not a chance.
So-
No, hold on. He could be onto something. This office did have chemicals that could do that. Really? I told you, someone's trying to set me up. Secret passage, a chance to escape. Someone wrote all that to trick me. That's true. It must be one dumb fish to bite every piece of bait that floats in front of you. Love to being trapped here so long, even if you know it's a lie, you still gotta check, right? Yeah, they preyed on my desire to get out of here. They deceived me. Still don't buy it.
Don't be mean.
Well, you should buy it.
Just a
Okay,
second.
then show us that. With pleasure. I have it right here in my, pocket.
No way.
Looks like I lost it. Yeah, sure. Please, you gotta believe me. I wouldn't hurt a fly. As I said before, if you want us to believe us. But if you want us to believe us, give us a reason. What the heck? For serious?
What the heck? Just the worst.
Must be totally broken, that's why. Wait, there's a false accusation. Someone help me. Just be thankful we haven't found a gator. If you have time to yell and carry on, you have time to search for your evidence, right? Oh, you're right. I need to look for the second suit in that note. Feet don't fail me now. I guess I better get back to guard duty. I was gonna ask Toko Shinsen, but if she and Sakura... Oh, hi.
Makoto.
Makoto, do you have a second? Huh? I need to help me with the investigation.
It
Looks like I got a late start on this one, so I need to make up some ground. Sure, I don't mind helping, but you promise me something. I don't have time. Tell me why
Why
you
is
disappeared. No. They're checking me so simply.
Anyway.
Anyway, I need your help. You don't mind, do you? Okay.
Shall we go?
Thanks, now then. Shall we?
Hey,
Seen the corpses.
correct.
Dead bodies don't lie, you know. They tell the truth far more easily
Hey.
than lying. Wouldn't you agree? Am I supposed to answer?
Anyway.
We have to hurry. Yeah, you're right. Actually, the bodies are in the repository. I guess we should head that way for now. That's down. This is up. This is the most interesting turn of events. I like how I will give the devs credit. Each trial seems to be getting more and more interesting. Because the first trial was interesting just because it was the first one, and then the twist was that Sakura wasn't an innocent victim. The second trial was interesting because it seemed Chihiro was murdered by Genocide Jack, and Toko was Genocide Jack, and then the twist was that Mondo had done it, and that while Toko is Genocide Jack, she didn't actually kill him, and that Byakuya moved the body. Now, with this one, it's interesting because 2 people have died, and people have been running around, people have been drugged. Fumi and Taka.
So then.
Well, let's get started. She got stabbed.
I knew it.
That's right, they were accused. She was so calm, she was before. Investigate them again, I guess. Yeah, we've already investigated everything.
I see. Hey,
Did? Remember the wristwatch talk I always wanted? Did?
Whew.
You so oblivious to the people around you? Do you dislike other people? No, that's not it. Anyway, so you said...
So then.
Take a look. It's broken. You can see the hands are broken, right? They're most likely broken when you had a scamper. You notice the hands are frozen at just past 6 o'clock. So I mean, the watch was broken sometime just
That's
after 6. Taka's watch definitely wasn't broken. Hey, you... Check your voice.
In other words,
So if it went to 10 last night, it couldn't have been broken. I mean, it must have happened at 6 this morning.
however, Makoto, because then,
Okay, so I just need to talk to her. Yeah, okay, this is a repeat. So we just need to keep talking to Kyoko.
indeed. That's right.
Let me hit on him. Sorry, I totally forgot about the voices. Hidden.
Indeed.
He'd stuffed it in his pants, so I can only assume he did it on purpose. You see, his pants. Wait, so
Why
you...
is that?
It was just his pants, not like his socks or something. I don't know what that means.
Hey.
Anyway, let's take a look at this paper. Go ahead, Makoto, open it up. It's like, it better be important. If you're here, I'll never forgive you for this. A note? Come on, we can use to escape.
So,
It sounds very familiar. That's it! It's the same thing Hiro said! Then he was telling us the truth.
However-
No, it's not exactly the same, is it?
Um,
1 a.m. Time is different. Hiro told us. It's
Is
6
that
a.m.
right?
Hold on, just because Hifumi had the note doesn't mean it was meant for him. Huh?
so...
Part of it has been, I think there's like some meaning there. There's a meaning to part of it being ripped. Could you maybe explain it? Think carefully.
Hey,
Why would he have been clutching? We have no idea.
so then,
What if it wasn't? What if it was something more important? And how would something important like that become a mere... What? What does that even mean? Seriously, I don't have to think about the handbooks
Is
this time,
that
right?
right?
Didn't have time to think about them at all. I wouldn't have gone out of my way. All I said was that they weren't used to help carry out the murders. They may come with me. Maybe you're all right, but if Kyoko didn't support me. Oh my god. Okay. The trial started. We're gonna end the episode here. I don't know how long
Are
it's
you
been.
excited? Are you like the bright bird? And so, everyone, make your way to...
We're gonna save and we're
it
gonna...
would seem...
It's unfortunate, but I suppose this is where our investigation. You'll have to figure out the rest for yourself and come to the proper conclusion. Yeah, you're right.
Shall we go?
Well, we better get going. Okay. So now we're down to 8 students, and it's gonna be 7. It's gonna be 7 after this because, like I theorized, the accomplice won't get punished. And if they are, then we're down to 6. So I'm gonna call the episode here, and I'm gonna pick up because this is a really... I'm gonna pick up right away because this is a really, really interesting trial. I'm really intrigued by this. My head is spinning trying to figure it out.